How about no? Alright, yeah, we keep this. Um, WUR. Let's see what WUR means. Control and a significant amount of basics. Okay, so I will keep. I'm gonna ditch the waste here. Just click the link and it looks like an old school, I won't say old school, but like a control deck. Like, Teferi, Narset, and like no win condition. That's a good question about Max. No idea. Green, white, this. Yeah, that's the win condition. That's true. Well, oh, okay. That's really the win condition. So this is a different list. I will find you and I will plow you. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna waste. I do have access to Haywire Might, so oh wow. Okay. Well, that is good. That is very good. I might just go Shadow Spear here. Play an additional Saga. Sack. Windswept. Fetch. Forest, I guess. Good old Wasteland. Cool. All right. I think it's just they didn't top deck Terminus, so wow. Oh boy. Needle choke carpet. Oh yeah. Wow. I guess I'm gonna assume it's just blue, white, red. And I'm gonna run like no graveyard stuff. Just a banishing light, maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure about the tea gum. I run 8 cards that tea could hurt me with. Typically, I trim some dorks. Maybe 1 endurance. Try that. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just like pushing buttons. This is very good. Back to basics is definitely on the menu, unfortunately. In fact, I'm gonna get the basic here. It could be Moon as well. I sort of think back to basics is scarier with this configuration because I don't have like 11 Pyroblasts like I normally do. Like this card gets affected by it as well. I think it's going to be turn 2 choke, most likely. Okay. Let's get the plateau. Let me try this. They force it. Okay. So now it's like plow, O-ring. Really about it. Um, all right. I think I'm down significantly here. I really hate this card. If I get the Oblivion Ring. Uh-oh. Teferi. Yeah. Big, big trouble. Two-turn clock here. Trying to think of, besides just Haywire Might or Plow or Oblivion Ring, is there anything else? Pun, little late. Think I did this wrong. Prismatic Ending? Yeah. think we're dead. Very few outs. Maybe I should have just down ticked. Kind of forgot about prismatic ending. Yeah. I really don't like Cauldra. Oh, that's so bad. All right, AI star. Tef. Prismatic ending. Yup. So this buys me a turn. It's like Haywire, Miter Plow, or Oblivion Ring. That's really it. Oof. That kind of sucks. Yeah, no Masked Vandal or anything like that. Night of Autumn wouldn't do anything. All right. I'll just buy another turn, but I'm not happy. Okay. So I'm gonna waste a waste. Or they have another removal spell. Okay. This card's stupid. Alright, we ditch. This is a maybe. It like stops the Mystic. Don't think it's quite good enough though. I think I just run it back. Song request. Yeah. If I think I'm gonna say no. Okay. Yeah, we do keep this. It's a Taiga for sure. They're really leaning heavily on Mystic. Prismatic Ending doesn't hit the Arbor, which is nice. They'd have to plow it. I think I down. Well, yeah, I'm gonna down tick most likely if this works. Okay, dumb. Weird fetch. Very good draw. think I do nothing. Could be Terminus. This was the best way to play around, whatever the heck it's called, back to basics. Blood Moon would be terrifying. If they play a 3-mana walker, I can attack it. Okay. I thought that was somewhat likely. Yeah. I think the plan now is choke with the Haywire Might. Urza Saga is such a good card. And I hate back to basics so much. Yeah. I don't even like choke very much, you know? It's like a pretty not cool way to win the game. But, you know, they were gonna go for it. Exit the risk, I'll request. Don't think I pun here. I think I'm just gonna hold him. Six, okay. What did they pitch? True name, okay. Another card I ate. Guess we just go all in. Hope I don't regret that. It's a lot of damage. It's like almost lethal. Prismatic ending, probably. Yeah, cool. I think we got this. I have 4 damage here. I'm gonna go Excavator here. Get the Saga. And equip. I think I was just shy of burning them out. Maybe I should have used them earlier, but another prismatic ending, I think, on the token. But I think that's gonna be the GG's. Let's get another one of these. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. There it is. All right, song request. All right. I could tell you, I like blue white control. But like cards like Back to Basics, True Name, and Caldra are like some of my least favorite cards because they're like not as interactive. But you know, cool. Kudos to them for playing a kind of a unique list. I don't want to hate too much. And Choke's a pretty whack card too. To like, hey, you can't do anything now, you know. Yarr. This is kind of awkward. I think I'm gonna keep it. I just can't do anything turn one because of the stupid arbor. Maybe I should mull, but Yarr. Do not use this. Uh-oh. Elves? Delighted halfling, okay. Um, don't think I go for it. I am significantly behind now here. I should get these in paper. I'm kind of mad that I, like, sometimes feel like I need more of this because of Bowmaster. It's definitely a good card. It looks like elves, if I had to guess. Some sort of, hopefully they just attack for one. Okay, no. Just Legacy. Gonna play around Bowmaster. Um, I like Vintage, but I've just never really played it. Like I like the idea of it, I guess, and that's why you have to play the Halfling. I'm not happy about it, but it's why you have to do it. I think this is going to be like a cradle right here, and then it's going to be a natural order into a GG. That's my guess, at least. There we go. Hey, thanks for the song request, Dirk. Bog. Okay. I'm likely gonna play Knight next turn. I just don't know if I Wasteland them. I think I leave Wasteland. Well, no, I'm not sure. I think I play the Wasteland, perhaps, but I don't use it. Because this is gonna get a Gaia's Cradle, and then I'm gonna die. Another Elvish Reclaimer, probably. Brigand Ranger. Okay. That's interesting. I think I just tap. Yeah, I tap out here. And I'm wondering what the value of Saga is, because next turn I'm not likely to use it, but how good would, like, a Reclaimer, or not Reclaimer, a Shadow Spear be soon? I think the answer is not that influential. So I'm going to fetch here for a Taiga. And I'm going to go play the Knight. I'm going to play the Haywire Might. And the idea is the Wasteland will let me play around Reclaimer. Fiend Artisan, okay. So that's really serious. That's super serial. Not having access to anything like, say, a Pithing Needle or a Pyrite Spell Bomb might be fatal here. I have one in hand. They're really taking their time here. So Punishing Fire, best draw probably. Okay, that's close. I think we down tick. And see what happens. A pun in yard is neat, but probably not good enough. Um, yeah, we're in some trouble here. I feel like they're gonna fuck this up. I mean, it looks like they are. Then again, they have this still. Okay. The Quarian Ranger is pretty menacing here. I don't think they can get a grist yet. They would need another land drop here. This looks like a green sun for 2, I would guess. Probably for a second one of these. The fact that they're taking their time is good for me. But yeah, it's like, do I draw pun or not? It's pretty much the name of the game here. Whiffing on the Reclaimer was a little rough in the sense of like not getting a pun, but putting those 3 cards into the yard, I guess, was good. Because I really didn't want to draw 2 endurances in a random map. I really just want to hit some removal. Ooh. Here we go. Something's happening. So they probably sacked the army. I guess I could have wasted in response. But it wouldn't have mattered. So this is a grist. Yep. They got there. And then when they go to kill the knight, which I think is what they're going to try, I think I just bin the grab a waste and use it this turn, maybe. I'm guessing the Bowmaster or the Arbor is what they're going to sack here. Maybe the Halfling. Okay, they sack the Bowmaster. Yep. Now they're targeting Knight. I think I don't know how far the mana denial plan is going to get me at this point. But I think I'm just going to try to eat clock here, to be honest. So they've activated this already. Pretty bad. Yeah, pretty bad. that's fine. Um, so really my main objective right now is just to eat as much clock as possible. Maybe draw pun, but you know, not looking good for me. This player's taking a while to make their turn, so it's a hard deck to figure out. Cool. Thanks for the request. They're a little choked on mana, but they have a planeswalker. I do too, but their planeswalkers a little scarier, I think. A Hydra Master. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. So they sack this for another Fiend Artisan, maybe? Yep. Bow, okay. Yeah, that's annoying, but that's fine. End of turn, I may Wasteland them. If they play the Arbor. Hmm. I think I group block it. They've already activated that, so I think I hit it. They can't use their Ranger again this turn. Another Wren. Ugh. I think I need something here. That's a bummer. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the song. My bad. I do like Marley, but I'm gonna forget again if I just let the thing keep going by. Cool, here we go. And this has got to be a pirate. Yep. Yar. There we go. Endurance would be good. Probably a green sun. That's pretty good. That's actually impressively good. Yeah, let's get that out here. Trample's very good. So we attack Grist. All right, thanks for that. That's a little bit more of a laid back one. I liked it. Oh, that's how Trample works. They did that for. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Better. Good play on them. That's probably going to get me killed here, actually. But it's eating up a lot of clock, which is good. Just kill the Grist that way? Okay. Are they both? Hey, Mike. How's it going? Playing against Cringe combo. But I feel like my opponent's just figuring out the deck. It's a tricky deck sometimes. But they're gonna time out here, which is, I mean, not necessarily, but if I'm guessing, that looks like a timeout. Oh, I was supposed to float. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm starting to throw here. I mean, I was dead anyway, but I'm like really starting to throw. Dumb. Um, it's hard to even call natural order combo in a way because it's like a one card combo. There's like the green card is the other piece, and I guess the card that you're looking for. So I guess it depends on how you evaluate it. It's unfair. I'll put it that way. Natural order is kind of harder to. Oh, I don't know. A spell is probably easier to interact with for most decks, but for my deck, it's harder to interact with. I wonder what they have here. One, two. Cool. I think they have lethal. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, they have lethal. I guess I should have left one back, but prolong this game just a little bit. Go. All right, that was match one. They have 5:31 on the clock. I feel like I have a definitely have a good shot here. I think natural or glimpse of nature is not not an option. I think the artifact hate goes. This card's probably a little too risky. Hey, Taco. Yo, Matt Flacco, good to see you. Yeah, the old fourth Teague Nanbo. All right, this is good enough. Um, it's not. It's not good, but it's acceptable. They have 5 minutes on the clock to my 18, though. Let's just get a Savannah just in case they have something to kill that. Okay, basic. Yep, Iggy. That's interesting. Is it Gaddock Teague? Or just play the Wren? And I think it's Gaddock Teague. All right, Orchid Band. Do it. Okay. So 4 is a pretty big chunk of change there. My hope is they're going to try to cast a Green Sun Zenith and they can't. But it might not be that. So to get an on basic here, then I just waste it. That I have to plow. My own Zenith. Not great. Yeah. Classic. Spawn time, okay. Another one, huh? Not great. This is tough. Is it just needle on the fiend? Okay. They block. I think I waste. I feel like they have an endurance or something. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm gonna. All right. I feel like they would have won that game. Oh wow, we're still playing. They have 2 minutes left to kill me. Okay. That was just game 2. All right, yeah, we keep that. All right. Song request. Ah. Ah. All right. Thank you for the song request. Hey, jeez. Good call, Orchid Man. And I was having a rough day. And then all of a sudden, I recalled a Matt. All right, that's a good song to kick it off. That's a good song to trail this one. Hope you're doing well. Big game next week for the boys. Eagles got a pretty tough one too, the Rams. But the 49ers for the Cowboys. There you go. All right. Next one. Another song about a similar subject. Except this one's more unfortunate. I think you'd rather have the situation of the first songwriter, not the second. Damn. Oh boy. So I'm on the play. I like the rambling of this songwriter. Attaboy. All right, well, I got a chance. Um, Best draw is probably just, I don't even know. Pun? Yeah, probably pun. Maybe another endurance? Yeah. Drawing endurance is, or wasteland. Well, wasteland's awkward. All right. Thank you for that. They are playing days, which is annoying. One days, 2 days. I would venture to guess they have a days. So I'm in trouble here, I think. One force, two force, three force, four force. So, yeah. I kind of have to draw a green card here to have a chance, I think. And I do not. Okay, it is it. Sure. Looks like I'm dead. Fucking days. All right. Snip. Cool. Torpor. Needle's okay. I like Teague to play around for so well. These cards have some text. Um, Pun and Plow are the first ones. And then these. I sort of like having a Haywire Might occasionally. Hmm. And sometimes there's a Relic and a few other like weird sideboard cards. Same with Outland Liberator. It's also green for a pitch. This is good. Unfortunately, I have to lead with the DS. I think. Okay, that keeps 7. So that cuts Ritual off. Wasteland would be great. Um, Deafening Silence is pretty good here. So this is Doomsday. And then I think this is like likely a take 8 play Canonist. Um, hey, Newton. Hello, Newton, in fact. Um, Hope you're doing well. Playing against Doomsday. It's going to be a rough game 3, but I feel really good about this game 2. I lost game 1. Um, force. So they're keeping a force, which is a little unusual, I think. So I've been pretty happy with the Enlightened Tutor list. I think it gets a lot of hate, but I think it's very good. Um, yeah. But it goes well. Okay, they force. Edge of Autumn. Okay. Pretty whack. don't think there's much I could have done. I think I made all the right lines so far. They could they cast spell bomb. Okay. Um I think we have to endurance. That's interesting. Their deck has 7 cards now. I have Excavator, which I think is going to be very good. Ooh, and Enlightened Tutor and Teague. That might be a take 8. I think it is. So we go green, green, this. Excavator. Get the waste. Waste. And then it'll be Enlightened Tutor. Okay, can't take any more damage. Needle is okay. I think we just get the fetch. We fetch for a collector Ophir. Cool. Oh, okay. That was interesting. I don't think Banishing Light does anything in this matchup that like Torpor Orb wouldn't do. Or like Haywire might. I'm sort of thinking about taking out the 4th for like just a green card. Like Carpet kind of stinks, but is it better than Ooze or 4th or Pun or something? That's interesting. Um, where I like Teague is if I have Endurance in hand and I run 3. Same with the Enlightened Tutor. Is if I have Teague in play, then the Force of Wills that they put in their pile are like nullified. So I'd say by card count, yeah. but I think situationally it's also probably better than these cards, which are like, you know, not looking too hot. It's definitely situational. My wild days are over, friend. I had to chill out. Not that I was ever into the nose candy or anything, or strip clubs, but you know, do you, Jeff? All right. Don't turn one Doomsday, please. Yeah, we all have time in our lives where we're wild, and some of us never grow out of it, and that's okay too. Um, but I was a little wild in my 20s. Nothing too crazy, but you know, I'm a different man. Best draw is probably just endurance. Oh man, they're doing things. Okay, we got a shot. This was the picture I got. Um, one, two, three Street Wraith, four Street Wraith. So I think I just named the Street Wraith. They have 0 in hand. So I think this Torpor Orb is going to land big. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, high star. I'll look out for the swamp too, Fred. Uh, this was exile from game 1. While we wait. Yeah. But yeah, they're still looking. So they do have the snow covered swamp, and they have an island in play. This is everything but one card. Okay, but now the new exile. Oh no, they're not done yet. They're thinking. Yeah, I named the Street Wraith, so you gotta think they have to make a pile without that. I'm not seeing anything to deal with Needle. I should have paid attention game 3, or 2 rather, to think about what they could have. They have 0 in hand at the moment, so I think this Torpor Orb might just land. They haven't seen it, and it might just they might be on a no outer. I don't want to jinx myself here. My fear, and I think you might be right, Jared, was them killing me before, but maybe that was unreasonable. Hey, no problem. Like, I think I should have been thinking about what was in their hand more, because I guess the needle might have been a little premature, but I am choked on mana. So maybe how choked I am. Because they went turn 1 personal tutor, Lotus Petal. Alright. So here is the new exile pile. 0 Street Wraith, I would guess. Oh wow, they put some Street Wraith. Maybe they took them out of their deck. All right. Torpor Orb. Oh boy. All right. I felt good. Nice. Yeah. 2/1, 2/1, 2/1. Control Elves and Doomsday. The Enlightened Tutor package is definitely a touch slow, for sure. But when you're running the Saga package, it feels like you kind of already are almost halfway there with like mostly the Soul Guide. A little bit the Haywire might too, but mostly the Soul Guide. The Mana Dorks are helpful, but Delighted Halfling is a little awkward with it. Looks like Delver. I've been struggling in this matchup lately since I've added the what the heck's it called? I think I should have waited on this. But since I've added the Enlightened Tutor, I've been losing more to Delver, is what I mean to say. Not having access to like 5 stupid red elemental blasts or grist makes it tough. You really have to get in there and attack the graveyard, and you have to fade. More importantly than anything, you have to fade the really quick Murktides. So we're probably getting GG'd here. That's what it feels like. I'm gonna play a 4/4 Knight directly into Daze. One of the disadvantages to the way that I just fetched earlier was I played the Taiga instead of the fetch. This turn I would have much rather have had the Saga in play, I think. But this is going to get dazed or forced or something, and then the world's just going to keep on turning. Yep. And then now they're in Murktide territory. So that's what I mean. Like, you have to fade it, quite literally. You have to fade it. They also pitched Daze. No, they didn't. They revealed Daze. So they have Daze. It is likely this is a 3/3. Yep. Format would be better if they nerfed Delver. I said it once, I'll say it again. They have 8As. Right? They have a days. That got revealed off. And they pitched Brainstorm for Force. Yep. Okay. Is there any way to actually win this game? Like, they don't actually cast days? I fucking hate days and these. It's too good. I'm gonna take 9 fucking damage. Yeah. All right. Maybe they'll forget they have days. That's my out. They forget that they have days in their hands. And they go, oh, fuck. Yeah. Deck is dumb. All right. I like that being my out. My out is they have days in their hand and they go like, oh shit, I forgot I had days. Why did I let that happen? That's my out. But yeah, my sideboard would be without the Enlightened Tutor would have been like 5 red elemental blasts and like a Fiery Justice and quite a few other cards. These are good, but you have to get it out earlier than the Murktide. Ooze is a little awkward. I think it's basic land. Yeah, it's basic here. I don't know if I play a... I think I'm going to wind up dropping Knight quickly if I'm given the opportunity to. I think it's Bolt the Bird, though, most likely. If I draw a fetch, maybe I won't play the Saga if they don't kill the Noble. It seems likely they're going to kill the Noble, though. Yep. Sylvan would be great. Noble would be good. I think I'm priced in the Saga at this point. Two drop, please. Carpet. Knight would be a 4/4 soon. I still think I go for this, though. Okay, that's fine. 2-drop, please. Yeah, okay. That is great. Okay. I think I'm just gonna hit the spells here to try to shrink the Murktide. That's tough. Pretty sure it was gonna be a Merc. I am pretty susceptible to, say, a meltdown or something. Hmm. Wonder what they're thinking about. Whether or not they cast the bobble or activate the bobble. Maybe they're looking my deck list up or something. Maybe they're doing something else with their time. This does feel pretty good this game too, but you know, just I have a lot of good tools at the moment. Oh, I like that. The Ren was tempting here, but it's likely just going to get attacked. If I do get to untap with Knight, I think it's just going to be get sagas and chill, especially with the carpet. But yeah, I've been losing against the Delver matchup more than I like to admit since I've switched to the Enlightened Tutor. I do have tools. I don't think I always play it perfect either, which I think is good to look inward. But I do think the deck is a cut above the rest, and I would like to see something get pulled away from that deck. Maybe they disconnected. I don't know. I could have some internet issues. I've been there. Eternal Weekend or for the 2/1 3 mana um creature that you get a permanent back from your yard into your hand. Cause the 2/1, okay. It's been kind to you over time, I guess. That's a long way to go for a piece of cardboard. But I admire your dedication, Saudi Rudavega. Eternal Weekend is in Pittsburgh, and it's about a 5.5 hour drive from where I am, which is pretty mighty. I want to support the community. I don't love the format right now for where my deck is. It's not bad, but yeah. West Coast, okay. There's probably a significant number of events that are out there. They say the West Coast is the best coast. 10 out of 10 would coast again. I've been to Northern California, like Oakland, San Francisco, and then I did that trip from LA to San Francisco when I was like a junior in high school, I think going into my senior year. From LA to San Francisco, that coastline drive. Went up the Big Sur. I was sad because some girl broke up with me beforehand, and I was all salty and sad and teenage angst and angy. But you know, I do remember it fondly. Portland, okay, yeah, for a weekly, yeah, it's. I hate to say it, when I was not working remote, it was way more tempting to go to those weekly events. Cool. All right, cool. That felt good. Um, don't think I feel any different about these cards. There's probably some merit to Ethersworn Canonist, but you know, I don't know. They're like more likely to bring in Meltdown. Yeah, I've been on it for a little bit. I like it. Okay, this is a good Drago hand, which is where I think I want to be in this matchup. I think DRC being a 3-3 instead of a 3-2 or a 3-1 is like one of the worst things about this matchup for me. Yeah, there's really no incentive for 100 cards, you know? All right, I need some action here. I have one in hand. Best draw is probably just Greed Sun Zenith or Knight or something like that. Knight's actually not that good here. Another plow is very good. We'll take that. We'll take that straight to the bank. Cool. Yeah. Well, I think that's how you learn. You test. I have 3 in hand all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, the baubles. That's right. Guitar. Wasteland would be a little annoying. I think that's what they're digging for most likely. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the stack. Say yes. And let's just make the construct now. Brain. Ziggy did, in fact, play guitar. Yeah. That's fine. We put the Saga on the stack. We say yes. Kind of think it's the Soul Guide here. Or the Shadow. That is tough. Let's just get this. Play this. They're reading. And then I plus on the wooded foothill. And we attack. This is looking like a Murktide, huh? 2 in hand. Nope. I have 1 in hand. I'm not going to play into days here. That'd be crazy. One in hand means I get to kill the Murktide, though. That's really good. So I think this Shadow Spear is working out here. Hmm. They're thinking. Oops. That's really good, actually. Oh, they scooped. Okay. Don't know why. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and 2-1. Not so bad. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, "Son, will you?" Well, good run so far. Beating Delver is big. I think I played pretty well game 2 and 3. A little bit of game 2, I'd say, was on the back of Carpet. I think Carpet's one of the best cards in the matchup. If the meta gets really stale, I think Carpet's like probably the best possible Delver card sideboard. I don't know about Scam, but I think Delver, yeah. I think Scam probably alike. The only issue with Scam is they're a little more explosive, but a little more clunky. I've been seeing less of it. More just like Grixis Delver seems like it kind of took over. All right. Last seen on Doomsday. Well, who knows? Mox Opal. Beseech shit. Alright. Neat. Yeah. That is frustrating. It's a good player, but like it just doesn't even matter. It's just you just die before you even start the game. Um like maybe these. Hmm. That's probably too slow. Okay. All right. Taking out the cards that Gaddock T cards. I think we got them all that as well. All right. This is bad, but we keep it. Cool. No pity. Just pity and fools. I think we're getting lucky here, and I still think we're gonna die. Actually, I should have kept the Taiga up, I think. Let's float. Get. Hmm. I gotta think. I'm gonna go needle on bobble. Um. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have got Triad Arbor. No other land. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. It's a 7/7 or 6/6. Okay, not that big a deal. Cannot attack without dying. Well, to live is to suffer. All right, cool. I've been through mad different phases like mazes. Wondering if I want sword instead of like something else. Eh. I think I'm winning if he goes for constructs most of the time. Tony's deck's a little different. All right. Hopefully he keeps a Thoughtseize hand. Oh. I think it's just turn 1 die. I'm gonna try to make him think. All right. feel like that was a tough choice. Okay, it's Will. Holy shit. Okay. Oh boy. Feeling pretty good. Enlightened Tutor's nice. Hmm. Think we just float. Oh, yeah, we can't. Okay. So, okay, dismember, sure. Might get a deafening silence at the end of turn with the Enlightened Tutor. Feels good. Hey. Glad I am. Good to see you, Penguin. I think I got lethal here. Uh, 4-0. This is game 3. All right. That 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 went well. Yeah, score 1 for the good guys. Hell yeah. Yeah. Grape shot, decay. Okay, yeah. I'm convinced you let me win. You seen I was 4-0, logged in and gave me the victory. You're acting like we're rival haters, but you're a really good guy in it. Yeah, trophy. GG. Um that that was a good league. Um Beating Doomsday I'd say is like not unusual, not easy, but like not impossible, like maybe closer to 50-50. Depends on how good the player is and how well they understand my tech and how well I understand their tech. Beating Mike is unlikely, almost never. Um, Beating Delver is harder than I'd like to admit. I do think the sideboard that I have is not great against Delver. Yeah, thank you. Beating Control is not that rare. I feel favored most of the time. They had back to basics though, and then the Elves matchup. I think my opponent was just a newer MTGO player. You could tell they were good at the game, but they just like navigating through the turns. It seemed like a paper player who was playing a deck that they were like familiar with, but not extremely familiar with, trying to like learn MTGO. So I got a break there, and then Mike probably just let me win. What it feels like anyway. Um, yeah, fuck yeah. Um, oh no, there's a card that Legolas. I feel like I'm gonna walk into something like Lego my nuts or something. I've walked into those. Uh, no, I don't know which one you're talking about. I guess it's a spoiler. Um, yeah, I looked at some of the spoilers, but the cards that I look at are always green, like green creatures, particularly, and like one mana, uh, one mana artifacts. Yeah, you'll get me next time, ZCD Smash. You'll get me. Sure you will. Uh, if you try. I definitely got a Ligma. Oh yeah, this card. Yeah, I did see this. This oh Hell's Bells, okay. Split second, right, which is really cool. Untap target creature until end of turn it gains hexproof, reach, and whenever this creature becomes tapped, it deals damage equal to its power. Yeah. It's almost like you could have a lot of what Crop Rot gives you without the package. Like without having to run like a Sajiri step. Um and it's uncounterable. And you don't have to sack a land. And it gives it reach. Yeah, this is real deal. Against Delver for sure. I don't know what to do. I'll test it for sure. I'll test it. Um, yeah. And it also works really well in that package already, I suppose. I'm definitely gonna test it. Um, all right. I'm gonna see if there's a small streamer to raid. I'm very happy with the trophy. That went well. No, that actually went well. Um, let's see who we got. Um, I'm gonna rate a friend of mine, an IRL friend of mine, playing Baldur's Gate. I don't see any like small streamers playing Legacy at the moment. Um, so let's just do that. PT Bench is streaming Legacy, but I've rated him a bunch. I like the dude, but I think I'd rather raid the IRL friend. So yeah, stop by, say hi. If you hate Baldur's Gate, then sorry. But yeah, Baldur's Gate IRL friend, raid IRL. Thank you, CCV Smash, Rodeo, Mike GG's, Matt, good seeing you, Penguin, High Star, Saudi Rutabaga, Jeff BT, wowing out. Yeah, so long.